Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Friday, December 9, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus, if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. And make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Colorado Avalanche vs New York Rangers. The Avalanche look to bounce back on their home ice from 3 rough losses, but the Rangers, who have won back-to-back games, look to step up and control this game. The Rangers, who have scored 11 goals in the last 2 games, should constantly find the back of the net with Artemi Panarin, Mika Zibanejad, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement, while Adam Fox generates shots on the net from the blue line. The Rangers should also limit the Avalanche offense with Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net on the rush, while limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Igor Shesterkin to make plenty of big saves. The Rangers should win the game with a strong performance on the road to win their 3rd game in a row. Take the Rangers money line as home favorites. Goaltending has been very good for the Avalanche. They rank 10th in goals against per game. The Rangers have struggled on offense this season and they have been inefficient. New York ranks 18th in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. They scored 3 or fewer goals in 8 of the last 10 games. However, the defense and goaltending have been good for New York. The Rangers rank 9th in goals against per game and 5th in shots against per game. Igor Shesterkin has a record of 12-4-4 with a 2.5 HEAA and .913 SV%. This will be a lower scoring game and the under will hit. Take the under, 6.5 goals. Anaheim Ducks vs San Jose Sharks. The Sharks are having a rough season with their offense struggling and scoring only 2.97 goals per game. Timo Meier, Tomas Hertl, and Logan Couture have combined for 36 goals and 42 assists, while defenseman Erik Karlsson is adding 11 goals and 24 assists from the point, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 4 skaters have scored 7 goals or more, while only 7 skaters have contributed 9 assists or more, and opposing defenses can easily eliminate the offense as a result. The Ducks are having an awful season with the offense struggling and scoring only 2.48 goals per game, including only 10 goals in the last 4 games. Troy Terry and Trevor Zegras have scored 20 goals and 29 assists, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 4 skaters have scored 6 goals or more, while only 5 skaters have added 8 assists or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the hapless offense. The offense has struggled, but the defense has let the Ducks down, allowing 4.15 goals per game with 30 goals in the last 7 games. Kevin Shattenkirk and Cam Fowler have combined for 1.7 defensive point shares, but the rest of the unit has been awful, allowing opponents to find open shots on the net at will. In addition, goaltender John Gibson has been awful in the net, with a .897 save percentage and a 3.92 goals against average on 710 shots. This is going to be a great game between 2 teams eager to improve in the Pacific Division. The Ducks are looking to step up on their home ice, but the Sharks look to find favorable matchups on both ends of the ice. The Sharks should pile on the goals against a Ducks defense that allows 4.15 goals per game, with Timo Meier, Tomas Hertl, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Sharks should also limit a Ducks offense that averages only 2.48 goals per game, with Erik Karlsson, Jacob Megna, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Kaapo Kähkönen to make plenty of big saves. The Sharks should win the game with a dominant performance on the road. Take the Sharks money line as road favorites. The Sharks are averaging 2.97 goals per game, but they have totaled 8 goals in the last 2 games. Couture leads 3 players for the club with at least 11 goals, 14, and he has 3 goals and 4 assists over the last 6 games. Erik Karlsson ranks in the top 10 in the league with 35 points, 11 goals, 24 assists, and while he has been solid assisting goals, he has not lit the lamp in the last 10 games. On the season, San Jose has been better on the road 6-8-0 than at home 2-8-5. The Sharks have lost 8 of their last 9 games against the Ducks and lost to them 5-4 in a shootout at home earlier this season. To say the Ducks have had issues on both sides of the ice this season would be a major understatement, as they rank 3rd to last in the NHL in goals per game, 2.48, and last in goals against per game, 4.15. Troy Terry is the only player for the team with double figures in goals with 11, leads them with 27 points, and has 3 goals and 3 assists over the last 6 games. Trevor Zegras has 9 goals and 13 assists, and he has failed to register a point in 4 of the last 5 games, including the last 2. On the season, Anaheim has been bad on the road, 2-11-3, but decent on home ice, 5-6-0. While the under record is 3-1-1 in the last 5 games between these division rivals in Anaheim, I am way leaning towards the over in this contest. No shock there, as the Ducks rank dead last in the league, giving up an average of 4.15 goals per game, and the Sharks have given up 17 goals in their last 3 games and 6 in each of the last 2. When these teams met earlier this season in Norsel, they combined for 9 goals, and they may surpass that total in this game. Don't look for much defense here, as the over is definitely the pick. Take the over 6.5 goals. Vegas Golden Knights vs Philadelphia Flyers. The Philadelphia Flyers suffered a 4-1 defeat to the Washington Capitals this past Wednesday, finishing a 5-game homestand with a 2-3-0 record. 2 days after beating the Colorado Avalanche 5-3 as +170 underdogs, the Flyers laid an egg as +115 dogs, blowing a 1-0 first-period lead. The Capitals scored 4 unanswered goals, including a couple on an empty net. The Flyers outshot the Caps 30-27 and went 1-4-3 with the man advantage. Philadelphia owns the lowest scoring offense in the NHL, tallying 2.41 goals per contest. The Flyers rank 29th in power play percentage, 14.484, 30th in shooting percentage, 8.3%, and 31st in 5-on-5 high danger scoring chances, 41.0%. The Vegas Golden Knights opened a 3-game homestand last Wednesday, failing to extend their winning streak to 3 games. After a couple of road victories over the Detroit Red Wings 4-1 and Boston Bruins 4-3 in a shootout, the Golden Knights suffered a heavy 5-1 defeat to the New York Rangers, who were listed as +105 road dogs. Jonathan Marchessault converted a power play opportunity in the second period to tie the game at 1-1, but Vegas yielded 4 straight goals in the third. The Golden Knights are arguably a much better team than the Flyers, who have lost 13 of their last 15 games overall. Vegas will be keen to bounce back from a rough outing against the Rangers, so I'm going with the Golden Knights to win and beat the puck line. 5 of Philadelphia's last 7 games have come by 2 or more goals. The Flyers have mightily struggled to score of late, and I'm expecting the Golden Knights' defense to make the difference. Vegas is 11-2 in its last 13 contests against the Eastern Conference. Jack Eichel, 13 goals, 16 assists, sat out the Rangers game due to a lower body injury, but even if he remains on the shelf, the Golden Knights should beat the Flyers comfortably. Take the Vegas Golden Knights -1.5 goals. I am going with the under in this game, and the main reason is the Philly attack. They rank last in the league in goals per game, and for the second time in their last 4 games, only scored 1 goal in the last one. Vegas also only scored 1 goal in their last game, but their attack has been solid on the season. They had scored 4 goals in each of their previous 2 games and will score around that total in this one. The Golden Knights were not good on D in their last game, but will be in this one facing a weak Flyers offense. Vegas will be good on the attack, while Philly will be bad, which is why the under is the pick. Take the under 6 goals.